So what's up, guys? It's me, Angelica Computer, and again, I'm holding it right there. We go. Also, yeah, guess what? Today I'm watching this video. I'm gonna do this. Just play the video just in case. Sorry, there's no. Oh.
Editing on mobile has the same rule set as recording. You're going to have some options built into your phone already, and you're going to have other options out there.
Let me restart that.
Free. What is the cost of starting a gaming channel on YouTube? Well, in some cases, it really doesn't have to be anything. vidIQ.com. Hello, I'm Dan, and welcome back to vidIQ. We are the YouTube tool, academy, and channel that helps educate you along your YouTube journey. And today we're discussing starting a gaming channel on YouTube for free. Before we jump into that, though, I have to ask, in the comments below, let me know, what was your biggest hurdle for getting started on YouTube back when you first started your channel? Or if you haven't started yet, what is that hurdle getting in your way of starting your YouTube journey? Now, when I say getting started for free on YouTube, there are a few disclaimers. Watching YouTube, for example, is free, but I assume you're doing that on a device you purchased, such as a phone, a TV, or a computer. So no, this isn't a video about how to go to some shady back alley and pick up a free device to start recording games on your YouTube channel. However, what I will be going over is some of the tips and tricks you can use with things you already own to record gameplay videos.
Also, I do want to show who's here.
We're going to discuss physical equipment that you'll need. We're going to discuss software you'll need, whether you're on desktop or mobile, and I'll even go a little bit in depth on how to get some free games. None of the brands listed here today are paying us for any kind of representation. These are either products that I've personally purchased or ones that I've just seen creators speak highly of. Now, for this particular video, I won't be going in depth on consoles, because that's a whole separate topic in itself. However, the editing portion of this video may still be helpful to you if you are recording on console, but for now, today's focus is PC and mobile. With all of those disclaimers out of the way, let's get into equipment.
Yeah, I do mobile gaming.
Now, as I've already touched on, you will need a computer or a phone if you're going to be recording gameplay content off of one of those devices. It's not enough to just record gameplay content, though. Most people would like to add some commentary to that content. So what can you do about a microphone if you don't really have the budget right now to go purchase one? The hard truth is that if you are going to spend money on a YouTube journey, the number one thing you should definitely spend money on is a microphone, hands down. However, if that's not an option for you, or you're not even sure you really want to make YouTube videos yet, you would just like to try it, there are a couple of suggestions I have for you. The biggest suggestion I could give you is having your gaming headset that you may already have to talk to your friends online. Have that become your main microphone for the time being. If you don't have a gaming headset, my next recommendation for you would be to use voice capturing software on your mobile phone and have that be your microphone. Recording the audio off of your mobile device if you're recording your gameplay on a PC is a little bit tricky. You'll need to find a way to sync this audio with the gameplay itself. My quick tip for you would just be to take your computer mouse, hovering over the record button on your capture software, have your phone already recording, and just click the mouse nice and loud into the microphone. Once you go to edit your video, you'll hear the click, and you'll know that's the moment when you started recording your gameplay. This is not an elegant solution, and like I said, if you are to spend money anywhere, a microphone is always hands down the biggest thing you're going to want. Audio is so important on YouTube. Once your equipment's squared away, we now need to discuss the software aspect of making gameplay content. First, I'll go over recording on a desktop computer, and then mobile. Now, regarding recording your screen on a desktop, the first thing I'm going to tell you is never ever use your phone to record your monitor and let that be your screen capturing method of choice.
Yeah, I'll pay attention a little more closely to the viewer.
Nothing will get somebody to click away from your video faster than if they see you trying to record your screen with your mobile phone. I would urge you to take a look at OBS or Streamlabs OBS. Either one will do it very nicely. These will capture your screen. They will do it in high quality, and they're absolutely free. There will be some setup. You may need to look up a tutorial or two. Use your phone to record your monitor and let that be your screen capturing method of choice. It's 2020 now, and nothing will get somebody to click away from your video faster than if they see you trying to record your screen with your mobile phone. I would urge you to take a look at OBS or Streamlabs OBS. Either one would do it very nicely. These will capture your screen. They will do it in high quality, and they're absolutely free. There will be some setup. You may need to look up a tutorial or two so you can get it set up at the highest quality possible for whatever level of computer that you have. But once you do get them set up, they are fantastic. However, another free screen capturing software that works equally as well is called NVIDIA Shadowplay. Now, you'll only have NVIDIA Shadowplay if you have an NVIDIA graphics card that is kind of newer. I don't know exactly when NVIDIA started implementing Shadowplay, but look it up, see if you already have NVIDIA Shadowplay installed, because if you have an NVIDIA graphics card, you very likely do. NVIDIA Shadowplay will record your screen at a very high quality, and for me anyway, it hasn't limited any of my gameplay performance at all. Screen capturing and playing your game, that's the fun part, that's the easy part. Let's get into video editing. Today there are a bunch of options for free video editing software. I'm going to talk about just a few, but I would recommend Googling if none of these jump out at you. If you're on Windows 10, you have a built-in video editor, and it's simply called Video Editor. Just literally type that into your search bar, it'll come right up, and you have a somewhat decent video editor to get started with. If you're on a Mac, the equivalent to this would be iMovie. But if you're looking for something a little more robust, I would recommend either HitFilm Express or DaVinci Resolve. Both of them start out free and come highly recommended. Now, these are just my personal recommendations. You can always go on Google if nothing jumped out at you here, and look for other screen capturing and video editing software available to you, because there's a lot out there.
Yeah, it's your working with mobile.
Alright, let's talk mobile. This is a different animal, and I'll be honest with you, I personally haven't gone out of my way to record much mobile gameplay. But I do have a few recommendations for you in terms of screen capturing, and again, if these don't jump out at you, feel free to Google some for yourself. First and foremost, if you have an iPhone, you already have screen capturing built into your phone, which is great. That solves a huge problem for you right there.
That's good.
Certain versions of Android phones will also have built-in screen capturing software at their disposal. If neither of those options are of interest to you, then I recommend AZ Screen Recorder.
Yep.
This is another app that comes highly recommended by the community and
that's
does
good.
a ton
I use that.
for free.
I use that app to, record my videos.
Editing on mobile has the same rule set as recording.
Agreed.
You're going to have some options built into your phone already, and you're going to have other options out there that start out free and have limited features. On iPhones, you could be using iMovie. On Android, using Google Photos, you actually have a built-in video editor that kind of just trims clips. It's not super powerful. And then my personal recommendation would be Premiere Rush, which has a free version with some limited features. Now, with all the software recommendations I just gave you, if you have your own advice, please
which I just send the video anyway without even editing it.
Videos, whether you're on mobile or desktop. Alright, let's talk about games. Now, whether you're on mobile or desktop, free games can be very easy to come by. My warning to you is that when you start YouTube playing free games, you're going to have a lot of competition because obviously, well, they're free. Anyone can access these instantly. If you go into the Steam store, you can use search filters to find free games, and I would recommend checking out new releases if you're going to be playing them on YouTube, so you can start to get in early on some of these games that maybe haven't been covered a whole lot yet. Another site I like to use is itch.io. A lot of indie game developers put their games there first before they even hit Steam, so in some cases you can be pretty early to the party. Obviously, you have your very popular releases like Fortnite, which is free for everybody, and a lot of people do start their channels with that game. But again, you run into that problem with a lot of competition. As for free games, the very last suggestion I have for you, if you're just getting started on YouTube, there's nothing wrong with playing a game you already bought. If anything looks interesting for you and you'd like to record it, you're on your way. Now, this was a very broad overview of gaming on YouTube in 2020 for free. But I want to show you one more thing that, if you're a new YouTuber, you may find very helpful.
2020.
This is the vidIQ Discord. We started promoting this Discord channel kind of recently, and it's taken off. Strategies that might help you grow your channel, then this is the place for you. And it's linked down implementing Shadowplay. Now, these are just my personal recommendations. You can always go on Google if nothing jumped out at you. Screen capturing software.
Also, yeah, just point that out.